Hello everyone, welcome back into the second episode of the Hardcore series. In the first episode, we have built this beautiful house. If you guys haven't checked out, make sure you check the first video out before you actually watch this one. And of course, I have been live streaming whenever I'm not uploading on YouTube. So if you guys are interested, I stream every Friday on this Twitch channel I have. Link is on the screen right now and in the description down below. But as you guys can see, I've built a pretty beautiful house for myself last time. And today, I decided that I'm gonna build something for the villagers as well. So I started the construction on a beautiful library. This place here is gonna contain all of my librarians because I will need lots of librarians. I have already built the first floor. If you guys are interested in seeing how these builds are done, make sure you join the channel in the Twitch channel and also join the Discord server so you guys actually get notified whenever I go live. Plan for the second floor in here is going to be a pretty nice floor. First of all, I'm gonna be having two balconies, one over here and one over here. And in the middle here, it is going to be somewhere where I'm gonna be setting up my enchanting setup. Yes, I'm removing my enchanting setup from my house into here. So for the walls, we are gonna go with the same block palette, which is going to be oak logs and oak planks, because to me that's the best combination in my opinion. I love using that block palette and I'm gonna be using this block palette right here as well. So we are gonna start by placing some oak logs and we are gonna be varying it with some oak planks because oak planks are going to be a really nice thing to have indeed. And just like this is one wall kinda almost done, but we will have to go all the way up here and hopefully this wall here is gonna look nice. And indeed it does look nice. In the beginning it surely looked really pale, it looks really boring, but all of the detailing is gonna make this wall actually looks insanely good, or all the walls really. So let's just do the same thing we did here with all the other walls. I have been taking lots of fall damage trying to build this thing in here. So I'm going to be setting up a cow farm right in here. But if I want to set up a cow farm, I also need to set up a wheat farm. So this comes into our first farm or like field of the world. But first of all, I want to make myself a path that leads into this library in here, because one thing I want about this world is to be as connected as possible to each other. So this is going to be the path that leads into the library, and the library is looking so nice already. And for the field, it is going to be temporarily ugly like this because I am going to be decorating it as soon as we start getting our enchantments together. But to actually start with the cow farm, we will need some wheat. So we either go and try to find some wheat somewhere, or we just AFK and wait for the trees and the wheat to grow. So we have either this or that, which is starting to happen as we speak. But I believe I have taken all of the wheat that existed in this village, so our only chance of having wheat right now is to wait for our field to be done growing up. So I think that's what I'm gonna be end up doing, and I'm gonna be waiting for both the trees and the wheat to grow so we can start dealing with these cows in here. After waiting for quite some time, I have gathered myself 11 pieces of wheat. It is not going to be enough for now, but it will be enough to start luring some cows first. Right now the challenge is to find some cows because I kind of killed every single cow that exists nearby. Never mind, I can see one cow in the distance right over there. It would be so lovely if I can actually find another cow just nearby as this one. And it seems like there is 2 cows. Ooh. You know what's better than 2 cows? 3 cows. And I just need to get them back safely to their new home. I swear these cows have ADHD. They lose their attention so fast. And this library is looking glorious already. I really love how it came out. I can't wait to see how the end result is going to be and also how it's gonna look with my other shaders. And here we are. We have made it back into your home. And let's just feed all of you, even though only 2 of you is going to make me babies. Now we just need to wait for the babies to grow and we are gonna have an empire of cows. But until then, I will have to figure out some sort of a food source. And not to worry, I have got myself lots of carrots when I started this journey. So I think I'm just gonna be eating some golden carrots for now. My axe is about to break, so I'm just going to make an iron axe so I can chop down these trees that have already grown. Now I have chopped down 2 trees and I got a massive, almost 3 stacks of spruce, which means we actually can finish the build this time. First of all, I'm gonna need some stairs, and I'll of course need so many trapdoors. We also need to place these logs right here so it actually gives more detail to the build. After the logs, I need to place some stairs facing this way, just like this. And right after I'm done with all the stairs comes time for the trapdoors, because trapdoors just add so much depth into these pillars. And when I'm done with all of those trapdoors, adding buttons into these things is gonna give them even more depth. And now, since we are done with all of the buttons, we might as well start working on the windows. This here is supposed to be a door, not a window. But for the windows, it is actually pretty simple. Let's just get all of the materials for the windows first. To decorate all of these windows, all we need really is just all of these stuff, which is spruce stairs, spruce trapdoors, and deep slate walls, and fences. But for this, I might use fence gates that's made with oak. And now for the windows, we're not gonna need that many things. I'm just gonna go with the same design as downstairs, but I kind of want to try oak fences instead of the other fences, which is spruce fences. We just need to place these stairs right here like that, and then we're gonna need to place some trapdoors on either side. And just like that, the window is basically complete. But before I actually commit to the oak trapdoors or the oak fences, I actually want to also try and do some spruce as well to see how each one looks. Honestly, I am really liking how spruce looks, because oak really don't look any difference from the walls. It just fades in, so adding spruce actually adds a little bit of a color pop into it. So let's just go ahead with this design right here, because I just love how this looks, and also it's gonna allow me to decorate it even more in the future. For the doors, I can honestly do something similar to this. I just never happened to actually try that. I guess there is no better time to actually try and see how would that look. I don't have any oak on me right now, so I might as well just do something cheeky just like this, because I need to close that one in there. And just like that, we have ourselves a little doorway in here, and I can just do that just to give it a little bit of a different shape into it. And also I can put lanterns on the bottom of each one of these stairs in here, which is gonna give the build even more color and even more pop into it. And as you guys can see, this build here is already looking so nice. And I might as well do the same thing right on this side as well. And just like that, the only thing that's missing right now is all the lanterns, and I cannot afford any lanterns right now because I am poor when it comes to iron. I need to make an iron farm as soon as possible. And now, since I'm done with the decoration of the outside, I might as well switch into the inside and start working on the floors. And for the floors, I'm just gonna go and do some variation between stripped spruce logs and spruce slabs. Just like this. I really love how this contrasts together, so I'm just gonna keep this theme going on. And just like this, the floor for the second floor is actually done. The only thing I need to do right now is walk on the roof and work on the actual roof as well. Also, we'll need a way up and down from the bottom floor into this floor. So what I was thinking is we could just go something with the stairs just like this and go all the way to somewhere here and then go left and right, which would honestly look good. Something like this looks just perfect. The only concerns I have is creepers spawning down here, so let's lit the place up before anything bad happens. We could also place some fences right around the area just like this. to connect them together, because if I connect them together, I'm not gonna be able to neither go down or just go to my enchanting sub that's going to be here in the future. And now, since we're done with the inside of this building, it's time for the outside. And for that, I have went and gathered lots and lots of deep sleep between the recording sessions. And if I'm sounding a little bit sick right now, it's because I am. It's another day of me recording. And I have a little bit of a stuffy nose, and I believe you guys can hear it pretty well. Without any further ado, it's time for the roof. Let's get this done. And just like this, the roof is finished. The house is really empty, or the library is really empty from the inside, but I will make sure to actually get this thing decorated live on stream on twitch.tv/notaiminlol. I would hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you guys want more videos like this where I'm just building, make sure you subscribe and like the video if you haven't liked it yet, and I will see you all in the next episode.